Flex, how are you, brother? How are you feeling? Mason Mount, talk to me.
I have mixed feelings. But I actually think, profile-wise, for Erik ten Hag, I think he can actually be a really good addition to the squad. It's not the priority, and I think...
What a really sad answer to a big deal. He could be a really good addition to the squad.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Well, it's not it. I was going to carry on.
But I thought the first hit would be big. Like, got him really excited. Can't wait for him to go. Him, Casemiro, and Bruno. No, just
you got to
really
look
a good
at
addition to the
things
squad.
properly. Let's keep calm. We've got a lot to do.
Yeah.
It's a good step. I like him.
It's not a big signing, is it?
The problem is, for me, is that it's not the priority. If this is the catalyst to address more important issues with Manchester United, then fine. But sometimes you have to look at things in isolation. Erik ten Hag really wants this player.
Yeah.
Manchester United didn't want to pay even more than this. I still think this is too much, personally.
How much too much?
Mine was 40.
Fair.
He should be 40.
Yeah.
He's in his last year by English tax, and Chelsea need to strip down that squad. They need to sell. So I thought we should have been a bit stronger there, but we've ended up getting him for a price that Manchester United have deemed that is comfortable for. I think profile-wise, he's a player that can help Manchester United in terms of players who are comfortable with the ball. The only people who are comfortable with the ball is Christian Eriksen, really, and Lisandro Martinez. Luke Shaw's calm on the ball, but in terms of making things happen with the ball, it's not enough. And we've had McTominay, we've had Fred for a while, and we talk about in the big games, or sometimes you need a bit of physicality, people running around. But I think we've had such a lack of quality of people on the ball. Our emphasis then turns to physicality and aggression and steel and will. So I think that Mason Mount can be a success at Man United. I think he's a good character to have around the place, and also
Agreed.
I do think that he's been tarnished with this poor season that pretty much every Chelsea player had last year. Nobody looked good at Chelsea. What did they have? 4 managers last year, something like that. Yeah. So let's not forget that Mason Mount a couple of years ago was Chelsea's player of the season twice.
Back to back, wasn't it?
Back to back.
Yeah.
And he's played at the highest level. And I don't think that last season is indicative of the real Mason Mount. I think we've seen what Mason Mount is capable of. And in my team, I want to see us have more players that are comfortable on the ball. Now, we do need a deeper lying number 6. We do need that still. We probably aren't going to get it because of, well, one, you can argue because we've chosen to spend the best part of 50 million.
Is that your phone? Just going beep there.
It is. Your phone? Everyone's probably saying, Mason Mount's not good. He's not good.
Who do you think you are? Ornstein. You leave your
phone.
I
better take this.
You better, because it could be
take this. It could be a deal.
It could be. We might have Ornstein coming on in a few minutes. But is there an argument to say he doesn't come in and play midfield? He's played on the left of a front three.
At Man United,
it doesn't look like you're going to get a striker in. No. For now.
Yeah.
And I just wonder...
we got to.
I just wonder, maybe, and I think that we touched on this yesterday, I just wonder if, just as an extra backup to Erik ten Hag's plans, maybe he thinks, okay, Mason Mount on the left of a front three and Marcus Rashford through the middle. As a backup.
As a backup option. If Manchester United,
which is why it's versatile, which is why I think it's good value for money.
That's another thing that's versatile. If Manchester United don't end up getting a striker, which is catastrophic in my opinion.
Yeah.
But when you, like I said yesterday, when it's not Kane, then the Calip's not strikers market. Who are you going to get? But we have to get one. But if it's not,
doing
he can
things
fill in.
Like back to front here a bit.
Absolutely.
Like you desperately need a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You desperately, and every United fan you listen to will tell you we need a number 9.
We will get a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen as well. But you spent quite a lot of your money, and we're led to believe that Erik ten Hag has no money. 100 million, they say. You spent over half of it then on a midfielder that you didn't really need.
Yeah.
It wasn't a desperate.
But this is what I'm saying. When the season ended, I wasn't like, right, first priority is we need a player, like we need to get Mason Mount through the door. And that's why the signing can feel a little bit underwhelming. But sometimes, again, you have to look at it in its entirety and back the manager and say, well, do you know what? He's chosen to go down this path. I don't think we have enough technical players at the football club, to the point where we then put an emphasis on physicality, like I said, about players running around. And then you have to look at it about what is the best version of Mason Mount and what can he offer Manchester United. And I do think there's a role for him. I think he can play as an 8. We've seen that. He can play like as a 10. And like you said, he can play in wide areas if needed. He's a great presser. And also, what he can do is he makes line-breaking runs as well. So, and he can get goals and assists.
Yeah, look, we'll talk more Mason Mount. Again, the breaking news is that Mason Mount could be on his way to Manchester United. Chelsea and Man United finally agree on a fee, which we believe is around £60 million.